growing up in Tucson, I just kind of was super upset that the attention that Tucson had wasn't enough. Me specifically as a player, but I grew up around so many great athletes that didn't get the opportunity, and so I needed to believe in myself that we were good enough to be great and to play at the next level. Um, so I think it kind of came from my parents, but I think ultimately just seeing what Tucson brings and the talent that's here that doesn't get recognized enough kind of motivated me and pushed me to believe in myself.
Was there an aha moment somewhere there where you said, okay, I can do this?
No, I think, like I said, my mom always knew that she's like been one of my biggest coaches. So she's always told me, like, Levi, you're so smart in the game. Like, people don't see the game the way you see it, which is a unique thing to hear. And so I think kind of that belief from my mom, who didn't play football, who had to learn the game herself, but grew up a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan, she kind of inspired that in me. So I think that was probably a young aha moment.
What did that mean for her to see you put that jersey on as a professional?
Oh, I mean, it was the first thing that I bought her. I think it was, I don't even remember when I think I signed and then I sent her a jersey the next day. But that's her favorite team. Even the Broncos, that was his favorite team. And so just being able to play for both my parents' favorite teams is a blessing. And I think whether I played or not, she was going to be proud of me. Whether I made it to the league or not, she's my biggest supporter in everything that I do. So
You do so many of these events, whether it's Dave and Buster's, whether it's schools. Describe the joy you get out of being in front of youngsters in this community and giving back to organizations in your hometown.
yeah, I think it's the most important thing. Like I was telling the kids, like fame and money and success is all overrated. The only thing that I feel that gives me true fulfillment is giving back, seeing the next generation get their chance and their opportunity. I don't want to waste my platform and my position and just going into hiding and forgetting where I came from. I come back, I never forget where I came from. And it was one of the reasons why I believe in myself and Tucson so much, because there's so much talent, there's so many gifted students here, gifted people here, but Phoenix is the biggest city, Phoenix gets all the love and attention, and I'm proud to see after myself, you have Bijan, Demetrius, all these players are in the league now, Lathan, you know what I mean? Tucson is finally getting put on the map, which is amazing. I'm not going to say I had any part of that because the players bring the talent. It has nothing to do with me being the first one or Blake Martinez at Stanford. It's just I think Tucson is just finally starting to get some love, and I think I felt betrayed by University of Arizona being that close, and I don't think they ever came to even see me play, which was a little fire and motivation. So it was cool. Yeah.
How do you just kind of put this road into perspective from walking on in Alabama after being there for a year and being able to play for 7 years in the National Football League?
Yeah. Ultimately, I haven't really even thought about it. I mean, I get that question so many times. How do you put it in perspective? I think even just transitioning over to the agency side of things now, where I'm the athlete development senior director for athlete development, Legacy Trust. I'm still around the game, so I don't think it was really set in that I'm just done. But like I said, I'm okay and I can sleep at night because I gave it all. Like I said, I told them that I started playing at 5 years old. That's 25 years of football, and that's longer than most people get into a career for. And so it's like, what else do I have to give? What else do I need to do to solidify? Like, I love the game. I gave it all that I had. I was very successful. In terms of my own success, success isn't granted in jackets or by other people's performances. Like, I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't supposed to make it through Alabama. I wasn't supposed to get a scholarship and start and be in the league for as long as I did and start as many games and interceptions. I mean, everything is just crazy to think about. But God has really had his hand over my life, and so all I could do was dedicate my life and giving it back to him and giving him the glory for it.
So with Legacy Sports, are you working with high school, college? I mean, what kind of athletes?
All the above. We do a great job with C.J. Mosley, who just retired after 11 years with the Jets in Baltimore. He started an agency back in June, and I'm just blessed to be a part of that. And so we're doing NIL for high schoolers, and the NIL has just changed so much from me being in college. So learning the landscape of that, but then also helping college players transition to the league and being professional and understanding there's more to the game than just playing and contracts. It's a lot of ins and outs, but if you don't know, you don't know. And so I'd like to think that my job is to help teach this next generation about the ins and outs, what GMs are saying, helping them build their own foundations because it's a lot of hard work. And if you don't know and you don't have somebody in your corner, then you just won't do it. So it's been a blessing to be in this position.
Were you ever a Peyton nominee or honoree on any of your teams for Peyton honoree for the Community Service Award they give out to each player? Did you ever win?
The Walter Payton?
Yeah.
Man, no, I wasn't. I tend to do a lot of my community service.
Underground.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I do know that it is important to get in front of people for the support, for the charity, for the donations. But ultimately, I can't stand doing stuff with cameras around. You know, that's just not who I am. That's not why I do it. You know, but ultimately, people need to know, especially here in Tucson, that someone cares and loves for them.
I know you were heavily involved with the honor flights when you were in Buffalo.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, both my parents being in the military, that was a great thing. Even in Pittsburgh, we did every year that I was there. We did like a big thing for the vets there, giving them tickets, hanging the banners outside of the stadium, getting the chance to know them and their families and their stories. I mean, ultimately, I wouldn't be here without their sacrifice in the military, and so any way that I can give back, I try to.
Break down Bijan for me and what you see when you watch him.
Ultimately, I haven't had the opportunity to play against him other than a preseason game. But obviously a special player, special talent. The sky's the limit for Bijan. Obviously, no matter what he does on the field, he's going to be a great person, but he's a better person off the field. His faith, the way he carries himself, conversation that we have, just how he grew up with his family it's amazing to see guys like that just succeed so well, and he's going to do it for a long time at a high level. And so, I mean, that's my guy. He's good people. I mean, as most people are in Tucson, and so it's cool to see him having great success.
Where are you based now? Where are you going to be based?
I'm based in Phoenix now.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been living there for some years now, but close enough to Tucson that it's just a drive away. So
I think that speaks to just all you guys, you, Bijan, Lathan, all Blake. I mean, just tremendous young men. It really speaks to this community and the way that people are raising their sons in this game.
yeah, and I think it's just besides the parents, you know, that the quote that it takes a village, right? I didn't get here by myself. I don't continue to give back by myself. I have a nice board, a great board, people that are just dedicated. No one gets paid. We don't take commission for anything. Everything that we raise, all the money that we have, it goes back into the community, and that's important to us. A lot of local people, but people that are national as well, that know that my love for Tucson is super great, and they want to be a part of it. And so we have the golf tournament coming up March 14th. You can look that up on leviwallace.org. But ultimately, after that, like I said, we have a event tomorrow where we're taking 30 kids Christmas shopping at Walmart, that'll make it over. I want to say we've done over 300 kids now who've taken over 200 kids Christmas shopping now. And so it's just amazing what the team has done, the unique ways that we do it, because everyone does toy drives, but to be able to walk with the kid through a store, ask them what they want, see their needs, depending on which kid, whether it's boy, girl, different age groups. You're either like in the Barbie section or you're in like the food section or the jackets, but it's so unique just to see different perspectives with different kids and being there and being present. So that's a great event that we have. But all the other community stuff you can find on our website, through our social media. You know, we do great work here. Proud of the team, even though I haven't been here. They've picked up a lot of the load of do things here in the community, but also wherever I played. So now being back in Tucson and Arizona, I'll be a lot more focused where I can come and do events like this so that people can put a face to it and not just the board members. So they've done a great job, but I'm helping them pick it back up the load, so it's been cool.